Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this post-game press conference between Cape Verde and Uganda, with Cape Verde winning 78-73. Coach Johnny is here with us to discuss this game, along with Robinson Opong. And Coach, can you just elaborate exactly what went wrong to your team in this opening of the AfroBasket qualifiers?
When we have to give credit to Cape Verde, especially in the second half. They brought the ball to us, played very good defense on us, denied our guards to play and shooting the ball, pressed the ball, and we took some tough shots, tough decisions, and ran on the break. So I think at that moment, that's where we broke down in the third quarter. But overall, happy for the guys. This is our first game together, and obviously we need to get better in certain things. But overall, I'm happy.
Okay. Now, question for Robinson. Robinson, you have played Cape Verde so many times in the past. What do you think was the difference between your teams today?
First of all, I pull my hat off to their team. They were prepared. Obviously, we've played a lot recently against each other, and it shows. They know our strength. They scout us well. We know each other, and they try to stop us from doing what we are successful doing. So. They did that today. We didn't adjust fast enough. I think we didn't move the ball enough to get easier shots, and it played to their defensive schemes. So, no, they're a very experienced team, one of the best teams in Africa, and they're very well coached. And even though they don't have their best players, they always bring their A game, and respect to them.
Absolutely. I mean, this is just the first game of the AfroBasket qualifiers. Are there any adjustments that you think your team needs to do moving forward, Robinson?
Yeah, of course. Defensively, it took us, 3 quarters before we really started playing the way we wanted to play. Being more focused on defense, making good closeouts, coming in help on time, and. That's our philosophy. We try to make multiple stops in a row, and we're not successful doing that the whole game, except in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Just one last question before I move to Coach Mandy. Robinson, we know basketball is a big thing back home in Uganda. Any message that you have to your fans back in Kampala and all over the country?
I mean, to our youth and everybody playing, this is huge. We see it every time. Every time I go back home, there's more and more people playing. More and more people supporting us, and that's how you know. These times around, we get messages from all over the place, and basketball is growing in Uganda, and it's a beautiful thing to see.
Coach Manley, you've been in that position before. You've played Cape Verde at least 4 times since 2020. So, can you just reflect on the difficulties that you faced on this Cape Verde team?
First of all, I thought they were bigger than us, so they used that advantage, playing in the paint. But because of the competition that we've had over there the past couple of years, they were really, really prepared for us. They knew our strength, and obviously we could have done a better job just moving that ball around and just being aggressive. There's a lot for us to improve. Like I say, it's our first game together, and I know we have back-to-back games, so there's no time to just sit and start dwelling on what we've done in this game. We have to look at the stats, look at the film, just to see how we can adjust and be better tomorrow. We know this is only the first window, but every game that you play is very important, and every win that you get, just takes you into the next window in a better position. So we know how important it is for us to approach the games with the mentality to win, and I think tomorrow we're going to bring that.
Absolutely. I mean, 2 more games to play here in Monastir. Can you just reflect on the next 2 games that you guys have to go and face?
Yeah, it's really about us just getting better in every game that we're playing. We're playing teams that are well established, good basketball nation. Tomorrow we have Nigeria, which is always tough. No matter who comes to play, we have to respect that. But most importantly, we have to get ourselves better, and we know we can compete a lot better, and that's going to be our focus.
Well, with that said, we conclude this press conference. I really thank you for coming, Coach and Robinson.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Welcome back to the second part of this press conference between Cape Verde and Uganda, with Cape Verde winning 78-73. Coach Manuel Trovoada is here with us to discuss this game, and so is Marcos Santos Silva. Welcome, gentlemen, and first of all, Coach Emmanuel Trovoada, excuse me. Your thoughts on this important win for Cape Verde in the opening of the AfroBasket qualifiers?
Yes, first, congratulations my players. Today is play very well. We haven't saw young guys in team. I have a 6'4" guys. It's the first time play for Cape Verde. So it's important to win today. Congratulations Uganda, because Uganda is a big team. It's fight all time. But today we become more strong in defense. You share the ball. When you share the ball, too easy in offense. Marcos, welcome. It's the first time Marco comes here. Marcos play like one player played 10 years in Cape Verde. He's hard so much. He's come for help the team. Your father died three last year, and your father tell me and call it. It says, my dreams is my son play for national team. Today is a big day. This win go to the father Marcos. This win go to my players don't come because some legend, I don't see name, but today I dedicate this win for my ex-captain Fidel Mendonça. This young guy, I say Fidel this moment, he's don't come, he's leaving, but the all group dedicates this win for him.
Thank you, Coach Manuel Trovoada. Marcos, your assessment on this first win with Cape Verde, and talk a little bit about this game against Uganda.
It was a good win. Like Coach said, it's our first time being with each other, and the way we played on the court, you wouldn't have think that we just started practicing with each other and playing with each other this week. I feel like all the coaches on the team have been saying it feels like I've been here for 10 years, and just the relationship and the brotherhood that we have here is crazy, of how everyone on the team brought me in, and I feel like us being close like that on the court, it showed it on the court. It showed it on the court today how we was able to pass, move, play the ball, play together, and do what we had to do today to get the win.
Absolutely. Coach Mane, do you share the idea that the third quarter was the key moment to Cape Verde after a very tough second period?
But we come strong in the second and towards the left quarter.
Third quarter, yeah.
Yes, we defense very well, but today I don't win just the game. I win the team. I prepared these young guys, Giannis, Vitor, Hugo, another Hugo is don't come, Larry guys don't come. I prepared these young players and him for today. When you have the many points, my staff think, hey, this is moment for take the kids, put young guy, experienced guy. I say no. This is a moment the kids play, and the team win, and we win another players, and we win another games, because that's a moment for him. Because Uganda in last quarter more pressure for the kids is important, because this is a game. Now I have 12 players. Tomorrow, if I believe all 12 players, this is good. This moment for me is good, because I control score. I control this moment, the fourth last, but I just, hey, this is important. The kids play, the kids win the last quarter. Together, you win another team.
Coach, no Eddie Tavares, no Ivan Almeida on his team, but he's still young players, look very consistent, very solid. Can you just talk about the absence of those two players and then the integration of your young players?
This is work, man. This is work. When you back to Cape Verde, I take maybe 4 or 5 years. I tell this opportunity for prepare the moment, the D, Fidel, these guys, we go to the World Cup. Now we have big game, big team. Not scared that the young guys coming. No, I have a confidence in all the players. I think Eddie and Ivan and Kevon and William don't come this day, but come another players, man. This is important because the country keep going. Opportunity for young players. He play good basketball, great in defense, man. First court and the third court, we play very well. Very well. Thank you.
Well, I have a question for Marcos from one of our journalists covering this tournament remotely. Marcos, this is your first time playing for the Cape Verde national team. This is something that your father encouraged you to do. Can you explain your emotions going into this game?
There was a lot of emotions. If my dad was still here, he would have came to the game. Everywhere I played when I started playing basketball, he came to all my games. So he would have for sure came here, and it was just a lot to take in because I remember when I wanted to take basketball serious when I was in high school. One of the goals of making the national team, my dad's goal, and as a kid I wasn't even thinking about the national team, and he was just putting that in my mind the whole time. And for the fact that the Cape Verde is giving me a chance and this dream's coming true is just a blessing every day.
Another question for you, Marcos, from Angola Players Media. Can you tell us about your expectations of the African basketball game and how this game has affected your play?
It's physical. African basketball is physical. I like it. It's physical. I like how they let you play and all that, and I like the fact that everyone in the hotel I saw, they're like, no blood, no foul. If there's no blood, there's no foul. So I like the physicalness, and it's really good seeing from playing in the United States, playing in Europe, and now playing in Africa. Now I gotta say, Africa, they're gonna let you battle down there.
Thanks, Marcos. We have a question from Lamid.
Just the question is about we are live in Cape Verde, YouTube and something like that. So what are you going to the fans in Portuguese?
Yes, that is important. Gente, este momento é um momento novo para nós. Cabo Verde não tem ali seus jogadores. Não queria deixar uma mensagem de conforto para todo esse apoio, toda essa mensagem positiva que nos está ali. Eu sei que nós sofreu com o jogo, não tinha jogo controlado, não queria ganhar uma equipa, não ganha equipa, não continua a trabalhar forte. Uma oportunidade para outros jovens que estão na Cabo Verde e fora, pode e sonha com essa oportunidade que esse rapaz espera dessa oportunidade. Por isso, não acredita no nosso trabalho, porque só juntos nós somos mais fortes. Canhoso começa a mandar a boca para distrair rapaz. O rapaz ali está forte. Não está forte no grupo, não está focado 100% em representar, como sempre, Cabo Verde. Não está ali para Cabo Verde. Obrigado. Something.
I'm still learning, but to Dubai, Cape Verde.
Dubai, yes.
That is not Portuguese, that's Creole, right?
Creole, yes.
Okay, with that said, we conclude this press conference. Thank you.
Thank you.